Your mission, if you choose to accept it, check out the land of Canaan. Hello and welcome to Daily Prayer today. Glad that you are with me. We're working our way through the book of Numbers and starting Numbers chapter 13. Let's go ahead and get started first with a centering breath prayer. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Listen. Listen for the voice of God, naming us all holy, beloved, cherished, valued. We believe you delight in us. Make us people who recognize and proclaim your beauty and goodness in unexpected places. Surprise us, challenge us, transform us. We trust in you, Holy One, to reveal to us the sacredness of every life, of every way of being, of every physical manifestation of your Spirit. May it be so. Our reading for today is Numbers chapter 13, verses 1 to 24. Listen for God's word to speak. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the Israelites. From each of their ancestral tribes you shall send a man, every one a leader among them." So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran, according to the command of the Lord, all of them leading men among the Israelites. These were their names: from the tribe of Reuben, Shemua, son of Zachor; from the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, son of Hori; from the tribe of Judah, Caleb, son of Jephunneh; from the tribe of Issachar, Igal, son of Joseph; from the tribe of Ephraim, Hoshea, son of Nun; from the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, son of Raphu; from the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, son of Sodi; from the tribe of Joseph, that is, from the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi, son of Susi; from the tribe of Dan, Amiel, son of Gemali; from the tribe of Asher, Sethur, son of Michael; from the tribe of Naphtali, Nahbi, son of Vopshi; from the tribe of Gad, Goel, son of Mashi. These were the names of the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, and Moses changed the name of Hoshea, son of Nun, to Joshua. Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, "Go up there into the Negev and go up into the hill country and see what the land is like, and whether the people who live in it are strong or weak, whether they are few or many, whether the land they live in is good or bad, and whether the towns that they live in are unwalled or fortified, and whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are trees in it or not. Be bold and bring some of the fruit of the land." Now is the season of the first ripe grapes. So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin to Rehob near Lebo-Hamath. They went up into the Negev and came to Hebron and Ahimin, Shishai and Talmai. The Anakites were there. Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And they came to the Wadi Eschol and cut down from there a branch with a single cluster of grapes, and they carried it on a pole between two of them. They also brought some pomegranates and figs. That place was called Wadi Eschol because of the cluster that the Israelites cut down from there. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. All right, so now we have been following the Israelites, and they have made it now from Sinai, the mount, to the edge of Canaan. And you might say to yourself, well, wait a second, didn't they wander around in the wilderness for 40 years? We'll get to that. At this point, they get near the land, and Moses says, all right, go and check things out. See how things are. Are there trees? Are there not trees? Is it good land? Is it not so good land? Are the people strong? Are they weak? Well, go and find out stuff. So they pick one person from every tribe to go and check these things out. And they go and check things out, and they travel all over the area. And the thing that they bring back some pomegranates and some figs, but they bring a cluster of grapes. It's the time of the early grapes, but they take one cluster of grapes and they put it on a pole between them. Two men have to carry this cluster of grapes. The implication then is that this is a huge bunch of grapes, right? This is not just show up at the grocery store and get a bag of grapes. This is a huge cluster of grapes, so heavy that not just one person can carry them. So this is the setup for what will come next. We've selected all of these leaders, these spies, to go and check things out, find out what's going on. The broader setup, again, is that this is the land that they have been brought to. This is the land that has been promised to them by the Lord. And they're getting information. It's a fact-finding mission. They're figuring out what's going on. And that's important. It's important to understand sort of the lay of the land, to understand where we are, to get facts that are actual facts. Because I'm sure they have all sorts of ideas about who is there. They probably have stories from generations before about the different tribes and all that sort of stuff, but they don't have actual proof. They don't know what's going on. And so they go and find out. We are in a world in which the facts tend to be subservient to our political aims. We go out and find the facts that are going to be convenient for our way of viewing the world. We look for the facts that align with what we are expecting to see. And if those facts, if those details don't really make sense, if we don't like them, sometimes we are inclined to just ignore them. Some folks are inclined to create alternate facts, to proclaim loudly that certain things are untrue, that they are false news. Finding out, investigating is important. Check things out for yourself. These spies are sent into the land to find out, to understand exactly what's actually happening. And we'll hear the report in a little bit, but the first thing that we have, the tangible evidence that we have, is that this land is in fact a good and great land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Grapes the size of, this huge cluster of grapes. Keeping tracks of grapes, right? Was it literally that huge of a cluster of grapes? Probably not. But again, we're painting a picture. We're getting an idea of how fertile the land is, how good the land is that they are coming to. But what they do with these facts is important. The scientific method tells us that we need to find facts. We need to find data and to follow that data. That the data, the facts, the information will lead our interpretation. But so often we live as if it's the opposite. So I think the thing that I ask you to do today is to find out, investigate, whatever it may be. If you are not sure about a particular political policy, well, look at the places where it has been implemented. Look at what it does, right? I've mentioned this before, but it's all well and good to claim that, some people claim that they are pro-life, right? They want to protect unborn babies. Okay, great. They also oftentimes will suggest policies like abstinence-only sex education, like taking away contraception, like not addressing the material needs of people who might get pregnant and then have to make a decision whether they're going to keep the child or not. So those are economic policies. Those are policies around welfare and healthcare and food assistance and all of those different things. The fact is that those policies lead to more abortions than less. There's been a rise of abortions since Roe v. Wade was overturned. If you look at the stats before that, it was on a steady decline. Where do those things lead? If we look at other countries and how do they deal with economic situations? How do they deal with welfare and providing for people, especially people on the margins? If we look at other countries and how do they deal with people who are addicted to drugs? Where are the places where the outcomes actually turn out differently? Our country has predominantly a for-profit prison system in which lots and lots of people, especially, or statistically, especially people who are of color, go through these systems and they are not rehabilitated. Oftentimes they are institutionalized and unable to live on the outside. How do other countries deal with incarceration in ways that lead to the flourishing of human beings and don't treat those human beings like enslaved workers? How do we look and see where do these things lead? Our Kindred group has been looking at what is the actual translation? What are the things behind these verses that are used to discriminate against, to push away folks in the queer community? And is that based on facts? Is that based on what the words actually mean? Or is it based on interpretations that have been used to structure power? It's important to look at what's going on behind these things. Who benefits from policies and interpretations? Who is paying lots of money to make sure that things happen in a certain way? We are seeing Thomas Massey's campaign, not even the general election, but for the primary, is already the highest amount ever spent for a representative race. Because there are some billionaires, some pro-Israel billionaires who have poured in huge amounts of money. At this time of recording, I don't know what the outcome of that race is. But there's so much money in our politics. There's so many interests. There's all of these things that are at work. So do some fact-finding. Investigate. See for yourself where these things lead. Come back with a cluster of grapes and see what we may make of it. I invite you to take some time to consider, to pray, to meditate, to journal. And when you're ready, we'll join our hearts together in prayer. Divine Presence, Scandalous One, Versatile God, you have been called the worst of names, tossed aside by the hands of tradition, met with violence and neglect by strangers and kin alike. And still you do not conform to the expectations of power, or polite your way into halls of destruction. You, the ultimate transgressor of norms that harm or confine, bear witness to the glory of strange. You, queer one, reveal the gifts of falling outside the lines. You, wild one, break open possibilities within us and around us, whispering in our ear, see me, feel me, desire me. You help us come alive again. Beauty is your passion. Love is your motivation. Courage is your center. May your spirit be awakened in every space dull with repressed delight, that we may choose to live into the riches of this peculiar life together. Embrace us, O God, and lead us in the ways of your love, so promiscuous, so deviant, so free. We lift up those on our hearts and our minds. Now let us join in a reflection on the prayer that Jesus taught us. Mother of us all, who dwells within and beyond, sacred is your name. May your holy vision for collective flourishing come to fruition among us. May your dreams of justice, love, compassion, and connection be enfleshed on earth. Provide us today with what we need to be nourished in body, soul, and heart. Forgive us for the harm we cause as we seek to forgive those who have harmed us. Lead us away from everything that destroys and liberate us from the hands of evil. For you are the ultimate source of hope. Your power with exceeds all power over. Your presence incites eternal wonder. All praise to you, our comfort and strength. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me today for daily prayer. Join me tomorrow for some more. Like this video, share it with someone else. Click on the subscription and the notification button. Go to our website, standrewspc.com, for more information. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You can watch on YouTube, listen on Spotify, or you can do both on Substack. If you happen to be watching on the day this comes out, it is Ascension of Baha'u'llah, end of the Middle Ages Day, European Neighbors Day, International Cock Oven Day, International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers. Learn about Composting Day. National 529 Day. National Biscuit Day. National Heat Awareness Day. Paperclip Day. Put a pillow on your fridge in your fridge day, and World Digestive Health Day. I suppose put a pillow in your fridge makes more sense than on your fridge. Thanks for joining me. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.